All right, what is going on, YouTube? We're back in it for another one. And Call of Duty finally dropped something positive today. Do you want to know what it is? Can you guess? They're bringing back 1v1s in the Gulag in Warzone. Nothing for multiplayer, though. This video is not going to be a long video, man. Honestly, last couple of days, I'm burnt right out. This video is here just for a little added pressure. Right? Keep the bird chirping in the ear a little bit. You know, I know my channel is not very big, man. My channel can only reach so far. And even then, YouTube only recommends my channel really to the people who are not interested in it, man. YouTube recommends my channel. Not much, but when they do, they recommend my channel to either the sniping community in Call of Duty, which is obviously going to hate most of my videos, or to the fanboys, man, who are obviously going to hate my videos. They don't recommend them to the people who would actually appreciate some truth about the game. But let's hope maybe a bigger channel with some influence might hear this, might see these videos recommended to them. They're like, oh man, you know, they got a good point. Let's make a video. Let's talk about it. I remember actually a while back, I know I'm getting sidetracked right now. I remember a while back, there was a dude, this happened on like 2 different videos, right? One in particular, they showed up in the video in the comment section. They're like, bro, you copied this YouTuber word for word. And I was like, all right, link me the video. So they linked me, and this was before YouTube would delete comments if you put a link in there. So they linked me the video, and I'd watch the video, and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're pretty much saying everything that I said in my video. And then I asked the dude, and I was like, did you check to see when dude uploaded this video? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, so I uploaded my video 2 days before this person. How did I copy them word for word? Oh, and then he went back and deleted all his comments. Yo, I'm telling you, man, it's too real out here. I don't even care, man. I don't care. There's a couple of channels out here around my size, and I've seen them straight up jack ideas, jack entire commentaries, pretty much, man. Just try to put a little spin on it of their own, to try to make it their own. I don't care, man. Just as long as we get the right message out there, it doesn't bother me, man. Copy my shit as much as you want. Like, we need the right message with this community. We need the right message smacking these developers and Activision in the face every time we get a chance, man. So if somebody wants to copy somebody's shit, as long as it's the right message, I don't give a hot shit. And right now, multiplayer is just on the back burner with this franchise, man. And see, the problem is Call of Duty doesn't really have competition, man, when you think about it. You know, like Apex, for the Warzone side of it, Apex is its own kind of little thing. It is competition to Warzone, but Apex is its own kind of battle royale. Same with Fortnite. You know, PUBG's gotten older, H1Z1's gotten older, and there's other ones out there, but they do their own little spin with battle royales. So it's like Warzone, especially Warzone 1 that was loved by so many people, it did its own thing with the loadouts and all of that. When it comes to the actual multiplayer, man, like, what competition is there for Call of Duty right now? And this is the biggest problem. What competition does Call of Duty have for, say, 6v6? What, Rainbow Six Siege? Rainbow Six is nothing like Call of Duty, bro. Battlefield? Yeah, there's some similarities there, but Battlefield is not Call of Duty, man. Like, you know, we need a military FPS, right? Boots on the ground, leaning towards that arcade style gameplay, but you got that little bit of realism in there with the guns and shit like that. Make sure they feel nice and silky smooth and shit. The graphics are good. And give us some tight, close quarter maps with kill streaks, man. What, does Activision have like a patent on kill streaks? Do they have that shit trademarked or something? I can't see it, man, because didn't Crysis... I actually bought the remastered collection of Crysis just recently, man. Didn't even realize that there's no multiplayer with that shit. But anyways, man, that's a commentary for a different day. But didn't Crysis have kill streaks, or am I remembering that wrong? Remember that game, what was it? It was a Batman game, man. Gotham City Imposters, man. Damn it, I lost it there. I haven't played that game in a really long time. That game was fun as shit, bro. Didn't that game have kill streaks? Whatever happened to that game, man? I remember I had that game. I bought it on Xbox Store back on 360. I don't even see it there in my games anymore, man. I guess they just completely like shut it down or something like that. I wish the servers were still up for that game, man. That game was actually fun. It had some annoying shit too. I remember you had those fat bitches flying through the air and they would dive bomb your ass. Like, that shit was annoying as hell. But that game was fun as hell though, man. I wish they still had the servers up for that game. See, that's the problem, man. Is Call of Duty really has no true competition. And I believe channels like mine who try to spread awareness and they try to be honest with their viewers and honest with the game and the state that it's in and call out the bullshit when they see it. We're like the only kind of competition that Call of Duty has, man. We're the only people, we're the only entities keeping Activision on their toes at all, if they are on their toes, which they're not, let's be honest, but we're the only ones close to doing that. If we weren't here, could you imagine how bad these games would be though? Like, it's like, we really are the only ones. My phone's going off. My bad. I usually remember to put my phone on vibrate when I start recording, and I completely forgot this time. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Like I said in the beginning, I'm burnt out, man. Had a long couple of days. But anyways, we are the only channels that are like kind of keeping Activision remotely honest right now. Like, you think you got a fraction of the game now? Picture if there was no one out here bringing awareness to this shit. Picture if there was nobody out here actually criticizing them for the greasy shit that they're doing. Criticizing them when they release broken, unfinished, incomplete products. Like, you think you get fractions of a game now compared to what we got in the past? Like, dude, you would get like 4 or 5 multiplayer maps, man. Like, El Mazrah would probably be cut in half and shit like that. Like, there would be, you think we got no innovation now? There would literally be no innovation with these games. They would throw together just whatever the fuck, and there you go, man. We're going to charge you $80 for this one, base charge. We're going to charge you $90 for this game this time. We're the only ones kind of keeping them on their toes, man. It's like, because Call of Duty's really got no competition, man, and that's the root of the problem, in my opinion. Imagine if they're delaying Season 2 just to revert the Gulag back to the way it was in Warzone 1. I would be so pissed, man. They put up a post. I'm not going to put it in this video, but they put up a post yesterday, the day after I made my rant on Season 2 being delayed, when they officially confirmed that Season 2 has been delayed by a couple of weeks until the middle of February. And they were talking about they had to delay it because they got to make sure that it's right. They got to make sure that the content, the quality is on point. Talk about new maps and shit. What new maps you talk about, Activision? What new maps? You mean the one map that's possibly a remaster, the one map we get on the launch of Season 2, or the most definite remastered map that we get like a month later in the middle of Season 2? Is that the maps that you're talking about? Like, they come out today and talk about, oh, here's what we're doing with the Gulag, man. We're giving you exactly what you want. Oh, but yeah, we got maps coming in Season 2 for multiplayer. You just don't even worry about it, man. They don't give a fuck about multiplayer, bro. They don't. And as long as I'm still in this picture, I'm going to keep making these videos. I'm going to keep fucking talking about it. We're going to keep them on their toes, man, because it's bullshit. I find it really funny when I actually hear people talking about how, oh, I'm cool with giving them extra time for Season 2, man. I'm cool with it being delayed because they need that time to get it right. I'm not throwing any shade specifically at those people, because there was a couple, if I remember correctly, that are actual homies on the channel. I'm not throwing any shade at them specifically, but I find that funny when people say that. Like, yeah, a part of me agrees with them, right? Like, all right, give them the time that they need to get it right. But in this particular situation with Call of Duty and Activision, they got all the money in the world. They got all the resources, all the studios you can think of. They got all the quote-unquote talent that you could possibly need. And they had 3 years with this game. 3 years. If you remember back in the day, in the golden era of Call of Duty, they only had 2 years, man. And if you remember, they actually only had 1 full year of just peace and quiet where they can make their game, because they still had to work on DLC for the following year after they dropped the game. There was only 2 developers back then, rotating back and forth, Treyarch and Infinity Ward. We got superior products, higher quality video games, higher quality DLC, more content in 1 year less. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear about, oh, you know, they need the extra time. You should be lenient and you should just respect them for it. And Dude, no, they've had sufficient time, bro. It's time to wake up and call them out on their bullshit when you see it, man. It's like, stop letting that shit slide, bro. This is the reason why they're doing this type of shit. This is the reason why you're getting incomplete, broken as fuck games on release that you paid more than full price for, bro. Stop being lenient with this shit. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.